So is that silver? Is the colour?
My name's Nicola Dunning. I'm the Director of Sales and Service, so I have responsibility for home, motor, landlord. I oversee pet, I look after travel and the Britannia Road Rescue business. Okay, so I'd like to move from a call centre to a contact centre. So 96% are calls currently. I would like to change that. It will benefit my customers. My customers will have choice of the channel that they choose and at a time that suits them. Within my contact centre, I want to grow. I want to grow my book, but I want to maintain my costs. So it'll allow me to do more with the same amount of people.
To get a good indication of what works and what hasn't, and go back and say, hey, I found this at Bob.
How are we getting on, Chris?
Not bad. It's GDPR.
When you temporarily add a driver onto the policy, like for me, like the type of I've only got a provisional license.
Yeah, I'm Louis. I'm a customer service representative at LV. I've been here for 3.5 years. On the answering calls from customers for sales, service, retention queries mainly. The online capabilities, so a lot of the stuff we do for customers, they could do, a lot of customers anyway, could do themselves online. Things like changing their vehicle or adding their son or daughter when they're back from university. They don't really want to be calling us for that. So if we could give them more capability online, that would be great. For instance, if it's a life policy or financial policy they have with us, we can't see any details there.
No, do you even know if they have got those policies?
No, not from my side of things. Having it does give the customer a discount, so at the point of a new sale quotation, we would ask them if they have it, and we'd note it down then. We wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to confirm whether they actually have it or not. I don't know if another place in the company would be able to. I presume there would be a fail-safe for that. So if they've done one quote online and then a second quote online, then it will come up as a second version of the person. They'll still get the discount, but we won't see them linked together, so you'd have to do a bit more digging if you did need that information.
My name's Rob Cording-Cook. I'm one of the team leaders within Sales and Service in Bournemouth. I currently manage a mixed team of phone-based advisors. I also have 3 live chat and digital people on my team as well. Working as part of a model office environment within Bournemouth, so we're testing lots of new things, different ways of working. One of our main aims of the model office is to look at our omni-channel offering and how we can improve that within the contact centre. So currently we have a very separate digital team and very separate phone-based people. So we want to explore the variation and see what we can do there. So I think our main challenge at the moment is if a customer was to call through to our contact centre, our main form of contact within the centre, our phone-based people have no sight of any previous digital communication that customer has had. So if a customer has emailed into us and is then calling to chase that, they have no sight of that, leading to a poor customer journey, increased sort of average handling time because there's increased discussions about what's been previously done. So the customer almost has to re-explain everything that they've already communicated with us. That'll be across all of our sites, yeah. So at the moment our live chat people are spread across 3 of our 4 sites, but again they are kept very sort of separate. We are looking to make them much more part of the contact centre environment, but our current software doesn't enable a phone-based CSR to be able to see that communication. So I think to be truly sort of digital and be able to offer that omni-channel offering to our customers, obviously that is the best way forward for them due to customer ease. So really we want to simplify any customer effort that they may have. I think it would be great to be able to see a truly single customer view, be able to see in one platform any types of contact, whatever that might be, that we've had with a customer.
Please. please.
Hi, I'm Sarah Chasney and I'm Senior Marketing Strategy Manager in the GI Marketing team. So loads going on in our world. We've got some new products on the horizon that we're looking to launch, and we're also looking at transforming our digital marketing mix. So we've traditionally been very focused on offline broadcast channels, but actually looking at how can we integrate more digital channels into that mix, and opening up our footprint into a slightly younger audience. So we've traditionally focused on a 45 plus audience, but sort of recognising the future of the industry and how it's changing. We want to expand our footprint slightly younger, sort of 35 plus, and so we're looking at how that changes both from a pricing point of view, a propositions point of view, but also a marketing mix point of view. Historically, we've had a large number of customers that have come in through call centre, but as we're trying to push into a digital space, enhance our digital offering, one of the biggest challenges we've got is how we maintain our absolute market leading customer service, that human touch point, that empathy, that emotion, and how do we sort of convert that through into a digital space and without it feeling like a sort of humanless, unemotional touch point.
Yeah, I'm Holly Rylands, I'm the Customer Insight Manager at LV. It means bringing to life what our customers think, what satisfies them, what dissatisfies them, and doing something about it by engaging our business to make change. At the moment, our headline metric's NPS, but we also use customer satisfaction, ease of doing business, and we have all sorts of different attributes that sit in the different business areas around the calls to resolution, how many delays we're causing, etc. But NPS is that key metric that we're tracking across the business. We are loving Power BI, and we're currently using it to pull all of our data together, so we have surveys across the business for maybe motor claims or sales and service. This is facilitating us drawing all of that together, along with the external benchmarking, and visualising it in a way that's really telling us some stories.
How much are you loving Power BI?
Very much loving Power BI.
I can tell, which is brilliant.
Okay, hi, I'm Louise Oram and I'm the Head of Motor Operations and I work from the Bournemouth site. So the motor team is split over 3 sites and we have about 420 CRs. We handle in the region of 5 to 6 million calls a year, and most of our contact is telephony based. We only have about 8% of contact come through on other channels. Our biggest challenge is, at the moment, is very much our cost challenge in terms of the value and non-value contacts we're having from our customers. We'd like to remove that waste from our operational area, whilst maintaining a culture that focuses on what matters for the customer all the time, very much an outside-in view of the world, and keeping that customer culture alive. Our systems don't necessarily talk to one another. Our CRs don't have a very good view of our customers. They see that they may have a motor policy or they may see they have a home policy, but there's nothing joined up. We don't know when that customer first comes through whether they're approaching renewal, or they might have just made a complaint, or they might be in the middle of a claim, and all that would be really useful for how our CRs would handle that call and maximise the customer's journey at the time. I'd want a better communication strategy for our customers. We don't have a single view of all the contacts we make to our customers. And they'll get renewal letters, they'll get other letters, they'll get SMSs, they'll get emails, and I feel like we really need to join that up so our customers know what to expect from us and when to expect it.
Okay, so we want to grow our business, but we don't want to grow our costs. We have gone through a massive change in terms of our platform that we operate from. We've implemented systems thinking across our business, but now we need to look outside in and look at what opportunities there are for customers to self-serve, to be easier to do business with, to operate outside of our current hours and offer customers choice. We do have a more older demographic and we want to move to the 35 pluses, so we need to make sure that we appeal to those age groups as we move forward, and that we can give customers choice. So cost, resources. Obviously the strategic partnership with Allianz, there's a lot of resource that's focused on making that a success at the end of the year. So internally the challenge would be cost and resource. For me there are a few opportunities. I'd like to turn live chat into a value channel, so I see that as focusing on where there's failure points in the chat process. I also believe that we do a lot of low-level processing that customers could do for themselves or that could be automated. I believe if things are mentioned like complaints, dissatisfaction, deceased, we should automatically route them to an agent, but I see the opportunity to automate a lot of what we do today. So I don't have a single customer view. We are exploring multi-product at the moment, so this is where we can offer home and motor under one policy number. So this is where we can start capturing households with multi-car and then adding homes. My problem is that in the centre, if I was to offer people a multi-product quote, then I don't know if they already have home or motor. It's not easy for me to see that data. So as we transition and as we move forward, I'd like to have the opportunity where I'm really customer focused. I know what products they hold. I'm not offering them stuff that they already have, and I've got a good knowledge of and awareness of that customer and their product holding. I'd like to think, I've not spoke to my boss about this, but if somebody's got home and motor, you could possibly offer them travel for free, but how can I do that when I haven't got that view of what the customer holds with me? And I want to make sure that I'm targeted and that people feel that the service is personalised.
What do you love most about working here?
I love the people, I love our culture, and I love the support that you get from our senior management.
Rob, thanks for your time.
I think it's just, for me, I've been part of the success of the brand. We've grown massively over the last 11 years, and the culture is really great. We are all sort of one team, we all pull together. We know we've got an absolute market-leading brand, and so we are probably slightly overprotective about that brand. But in terms of our customer service and what we do and how we put the customer at heart, that's really important to me. And the values that we have as a company are absolutely central to sort of what I do and what I stand for, and match really well with my own values. So yeah, still here 11 years later.
Thank you.
I love the people working here. I love the fact that we're encouraged to try new things. 5 years ago we were surveying 8,000 customers a year. I've been able to take us on a journey, and last year we surveyed 220,000. So being able to try new things is probably the best thing.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
I love working at LV. I've worked here for 22 years. I love working at LV because they do put their people at the heart of their business.